Welcome to another Nightmare Stories of the Other Side episode. Tonight we welcome in Mike and Bianca Finley. Can you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Ooh, you
We
want to go
me first, I guess.
first?
On the
Sure.
spot.
So we're very enthusiastic about paranormal, as you would know. We are the couple who were lucky enough to join Project Fear and another woman there at the what is it called again? The Madison Seminary in Ohio. A place that we've now fallen in love with, and we've booked again, and we go to the convention there, and we've become very close with the owner and the people associated with the building, and we've fallen in love with it. So that's a bit about us, I guess, as a
Well,
general outline, but
I'll jump in.
go ahead.
We're Canadian.
Yeah, that's the
We're
other
from
part.
Ontario,
Right.
Canada. That's a good
There's details that are not important.
Yeah.
Like
Everything's
Yeah.
in the hoose. We're in the hoose.
We're just, I don't know,
We're
a young
parents.
a young Canadian couple,
Right. Family people.
with two young kids, and we like paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
what got you guys into the paranormal?
I think for me growing up, I always had experiences. I've always been interested in it. And then I don't know, growing up in Canada, I don't know what it's like in the States growing up with the paranormal stuff, but it's not that big here. So it's just going to like abandoned locations and whatnot. And like the community is very small here. So I actually didn't find a community till not that long ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just from paranormal experiences growing up, for me, got me into being more curious about why is this happening? What is it? The depths of it. I think that there's so many dimensions to the paranormal. So yeah. What
Yeah.
about you?
Me, it was more or less the shows when I was a kid, like very young.
Yeah, true.
But then progressing into thinking a little differently about what is going on, and then I never got to investigate until that show. That was really our first time ever investigating at
Yeah.
all. But it really brought us together, watching Project Fear as a couple, because it was a rough time, and it was the only thing that we'd watch at night when our kid wouldn't sleep, and it just kind of brought us together, and it all kind of hit a peak when we realized how amazing it was and how accessible it was for us to go on investigations. Just kind of as a hobby. Some people go on dates. We just book a place to go in a haunted hotel. That's about it.
That works.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's very passionate thing that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
And we
kind
didn't
of
grow
like
into it till later in our relationship. I find like
Yes.
just starting to watch all these shows together. And I was like, oh, you like this stuff? She's like, I love this stuff.
The
And we both
best.
like kind of connected over
Yeah.
it.
It was
So
cool.
yeah.
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 Yeah, I was like, I grew up watching like Ghost Adventures, and then, kind of got out of it for a little bit, and I kept hearing people talking about Project Fear. I'm like, what in the heck is Project Fear? Just
Yeah.
to me at first, I'm like, is it something like Fear Factor? And
Right.
I didn't really, know what it was. And then I kept seeing posts about it. I'm like, well, ghost stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna have to watch these guys to see what's going on. And it's just like, didn't watch any Destination Fear. My daughter Natalie and I, we started watching Project Fear, and then we went back and watched Destination Fear, and so
No
kind of did it
way.
in reverse.
That's so funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you notice much difference between the show, or is it
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
the big difference.
yeah?
Yeah.
What are the
It just
differences?
Well, just because like with Destination Fear, since they were on network TV, they had like all the restrictions of what they
Yeah.
couldn't do
Yeah.
and could do, and it just seems like as Project Fear, they're having way more fun.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Yes, for
The
sure.
freedom is there.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. It shows. Yeah.
The stuff they do to each other, I think, is wild.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
glad they didn't do that to
Yeah.
us. I don't think I could have handled it.
Here,
Also,
you get to draw from the hat.
Yeah. That was what they asked us too, and we had our first like preliminary. Are you guys ready to drop from the hat and
Yeah.
sleep alone? We're gonna get the basement. We're gonna get the
Yeah.
basement, tunnels, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ran out of time though. That's why we didn't get to do all that. Just the
Mhm.
whole night, the whole experience in Sarah's room, the Estes
Right.
method took up such a big chunk of time. We didn't get to pick from the hat because it was
What
pretty
you
much morning time.
saw in the episode
Mhm.
was really very I mean, I want to say very small, but it wasn't it wasn't embellished.
There's
It was
so
such an active night
Mhm.
that I can't even explain. It was just nonstop that we didn't have time to separate because there was too much that was happening. And
Mhm.
we, it was insane. And they kept repeating it like
Yeah.
this doesn't happen very often. And there's so much that was left out that we'll never forget. And oh, it was incredible. Yeah, what an experience.
They were showing off for you.
Yeah, right? My gosh, what a
It's our
place.
first time. Let's amp it up.
What a place. And if you did go back and you did start Destination Fear, I think it was like episode 2 that they went to the Madison. I think,
Think
yeah,
so.
it was pretty early. But the story behind that episode was so funny because the driver ended up like stealing all their equipment and
Yep.
leaving them there, and she was a crazy person, and all the details that they had were like, what? Like, we
Yeah.
would never know that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah.
Uh,
But that location really didn't show its true self because they didn't have any of their equipment. It was taken.
Yep.
So in that episode, it was just that little bit of that voice and the EVP and that shadow that they caught, and that was about it.
Well, getting the Dakota asking, "Are you something or are you a little girl?"
Okay.
That's where we picked up.
Yeah,
from the
that's where it
last
started.
one. Yeah.
Right there. Famous.
Yeah.
So when you guys were there, what were some of the experiences that you encountered that weren't in the episode?
John was so good.
Oh,
So even if it was like our feet, I mean, there was some walking outside in the hall, right? And we did hear a little bit of movement. It has to be like in my face, I'm not gonna jump to it. Oh my gosh, there's someone walking in the hall. Like, I don't know. If I don't see it, I'm not gonna jump on it. But all of us are kind of in our place. And was it Dakota on the bed? It's on the
I don't
the
remember
club
where we
there
were
extra
sitting.
thing. But anyway, these steps come in to the room. The door had opened.
But it was like rush steps. It was
Yeah,
like
it
thump, thump, thump. The door popped open.
and the steps just walk in, and that's where I'm like, holy crap, that's crazy. And then Fabulous had said 7 right before, and there were 7 of us. And then as those steps stopped, it said 8 right away.
8.
And I was like, whoa,
Oh, I
this is
have
creepy,
goosebumps
creepy.
saying it.
And then we're like, hi, and it says John. We're like,
Yeah.
oh, hi, John. And I mean, we've had so much time to process this, right? So
Yeah.
that, in my mind, was the beginning to understand that there was this superintendent entity, this kind of manage, supervisory entity where, yeah, he is domineering, and he kind of was like, what's going on? I don't like this. Because the first thing we got was exit, get out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you a friend, John? And then the word is like exit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something like that happening.
The puppeteer part.
Right. Please explain that. That was wild.
So prior to filming, when everyone was doing B-roll, myself, Sonia, and Becca, who's one of the owner's wife. So it's Adam and Becca that own the Madison. So the Becca was showing us just some of her artwork and whatnot. And then I came across a page and I was like, ooh, what is this? It was really like, it was just so captivating what she drew. And she goes, oh, this is the puppeteer. And he just had like this, I don't know, such captivating face that she drew.
Yeah.
And she goes, that's what I think lingers here is one spirit that controls everything. And she's like, it'd be interesting if that came up for you guys during the night. And so she's like, don't tell anyone. So like you and Sonia, don't tell anyone that we had this conversation. Let's see. So when Mike and I went with Dakota and Tanner upstairs, and Sonia went with Chelsea and Alex down in the basement, We had separated, then we met back up, and Sonia was shooken up, and Alex and Chelsea were so confused, like, I don't understand why she's freaking out over this word, but and then she goes, Alex, tell Bianca what came through the box. And he goes, puppeteer. And I go, oh my God, that's
Nice.
wild. And then I had to tell them the story and they were all freaking out. I was
Yeah.
like, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's validation.
It was right at the
for me.
beginning too.
Mhm.
And it was just a really strong validation.
It's like that's another thing that didn't make it.
None of us
There's
knew,
I feel
right?
like there's so much that
There
didn't.
really
There was so much
was.
that happened.
I mean, in the mirror room alone, I was in there for 45 minutes plus. And to get the father-in-law's name, the sister-in-law's name back to back, and then having my own kind of interpretation of that. I mean, man, it was wild because I was just trying to explain what scrying was. And it took me like 20 minutes to do it, to get to a point of actually getting my point, because I kept hearing voices outside. And then I heard
And
it
we're
like two
so
or three
far away
times.
from you.
So I don't know if anyone knows the Madison, if you're listening, mirror room is like a floor and down and over, other side of the building. So the only thing that remotely sounded like it was Chelsea's dude. That's what it kind of sounded like. But then there was like a response sound, so that's not right. I don't know. It was really weird. But I was trying to get over that, and then the machines kept going off, and it was just too much brouhaha. Anyway, then I finally got a moment, and the Ovilus said observe. I'm like, exactly right, observe, and I just want to let my gaze go. And then it said shock. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be shocked by what I observe, right? Like I like how that went together. And then it said demon. I'm like, okay, great. Finally we get something juicy, right? Demon, everyone loves that word. So I'm glad they didn't put it in retrospect, but it was such a solid piece for my whole journey in that box. That box is historically grief box, right? And it would be kind of a way to channel that energy that is not quite finished or needs, some kind of, this is historically, I guess, in a general way.
It is a grief box,
So,
which is why it's interesting that our sister-in-law's name came through.
Right.
She's passed.
And then with the father-in-law, there's like that stuff going on in a lot. It was just wild. That was a way more than validation. It was just like almost like a message for me. And I was just taken aback by that. That was really wild. What a moment. Yeah, I'll never forget that.
So when you came out of the box, we had a couple girls that we investigated with last month back at Farrar, and they've been to Madison, and she referred to it as a time warp box, where she felt when she came out that she had lost so much time, and she just like looked glazed over and like confused. I don't know how you felt when you came out.
Yes, I personally have experienced kind of like a time loss at the Madison too. I've also lost myself in the building. There's only 3 floors.
Yeah,
it's wild. You'll
it's very distinct that you know where you are.
So common at the Madison to feel that and experience that. I don't know what it is.
But
a lot of people at the
went
Madison.
on the first floor and then you walk out and you're on the third and you're like, whoa. And I've heard that a lot.
It's so strange.
Yeah, it's common.
If you keep talking to people that have been to the Madison, I'm sure they'll have similar stories.
Yeah, like Jeff had just told us, a guy, I think it was Adam who told us, it was Jeff Fent, who was telling us that some guys had actually gone in the back of that room and walked through what should have been the box, the Psychomantium mirror room. And they explained to him that was not there. Like they were, and his friends, and they, you can make this stuff up, but I believe it because there's so many of those experiences.
So many stories of it.
And I mean, it's a haunted building. Let's get over it, right? Let's buy it. So this stuff happens in so many weird ways. And, I mean, for our school, let's get into that. Like, how was that? I want to go there so bad.
Oh, it was really interesting.
Yeah.
We had, how many people did we have there with us?
9.
9, I think.
Wow.
It's a good solid group.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like I haven't even really started going through the footage yet because I just got footage from another team that went with us because my camera recorded, but I didn't have any sound.
Oh.
So the two girls that we were with, they just got me their footage now because I was with them most of the night, so I can go through the footage and start piecing everything together.
That's
It
wild.
is wild. Yeah, actually, you just reminded me. It's so funny. I put a voice recorder on my phone, just the app,
Yeah,
in the box for the whole time. And you know how it'll come up and show you the audio
yeah,
of what you're saying? That audio doesn't match what's recorded.
Mhm.
There's
Huh.
no way. There's blank when I'm talking, and then there's stuff when I'm not, and you can't
Huh.
hear it. Yeah, so I'd love to separate those files somehow. I don't know. I'm not that guy. So, but that happened as well. Yeah,
but
crazy.
yeah, for at Farrar, like when I put my camera up by the principal's office, up until then I had audio, and then as soon as I put it up there, it's like there was no audio the rest of the night.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then one of the girls we were with, M, she was under an Estes, and craziest thing I've ever seen. So like, she's sitting there getting all the responses, but she's writing stuff down, and it was not her handwriting.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, because like after she had like gotten these names and different words, and then after she came out, it's like, well, I want to see your handwriting compared to this.
Mhm.
Totally different.
That's
That
wild.
is really wild.
Yeah,
That's a really cool thing to try out.
Man, Estes is so cool.
I know.
yeah.
Probably one of my favorite ways
What
to
was the
investigate.
other thing that came through in the Estes that we didn't have? Because that was just insane. Like that whole experience. I've never really seen it.
I don't know. I had
Right, she
zero
wasn't-
context
Technically
until I
wasn't
watched
there,
the
right?
episode.
But yeah, that school sounds amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
like
I'd
the
love to go
history
there.
alone would be so
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
to get to.
Yeah. When did you
Crazy.
guys go?
April 25th, so not even a month ago.
Wow.
Right on.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that same trip we went to Rock Island Roadhouse.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, so
that
we
was
had
really active there too.
back to
Yeah.
back.
Oh, that must be so exhausting.
Yeah, a little bit.
We do one night and we're pooped for a
Oh,
week.
yeah. That's right.
Oh, well, it's fun. It's all part
Yeah.
of the fun.
We're planning on attempting to get back to Farrar at some point, because the nice thing about that is once you investigate, when you come back, they give you 10% off the price.
Oh,
That's pretty wild.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little incentive to go back.
Yeah. So now we just gotta try to find the time to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's always the issue.
Yeah. With us.
Yeah.
You're lucky at least you get to bring your child with you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's been
Loves
with us
it.
about a year now.
We'll get there.
Our kids
we're
are so
getting
young.
there.
Like another
One
10
day.
years.
Then we'll pull 2 nights maybe.
Uh,
But yeah, so we're actually gonna this time next Sunday we'll be at Madison.
No
No
way.
way.
Yep.
yeah.
That's awesome. Have you ever been?
Not yet.
No.
This will be our first
I
time.
kind of wish I
Right.
didn't tell you guys these
Right.
things to see what you're excited. Don't want to taint you.
Oh, we're fine.
Spoilers,
I've heard a
right.
lot about it from, watching your guys' episode, other people that have been there, and
It's amazing.
Yeah, I hope you get to experience that time warp.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably put myself in there for a good 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. And be up in that top floor, the psych
The
ward,
asylum.
the
Mhm.
asylum. That place is the
Mhm.
creepiest place ever.
It has such an odd
Ooh.
energy. It's funny because throughout the day, We were there most of the day before filming, and I could walk anywhere alone in there. Like had really good energy. I could not for the life of me go to the asylum part. It's full daylight. Like I should have nothing to be scared about, but I couldn't step through the doors. And Sonia said the same thing. The other person that joined us with PF said the same thing. And but you said you didn't have a problem. I don't know if it was because
It was weird. It was, yeah, I mean, I know you're going to go with the layout
the
of the
theme.
rooms.
I
mean, just the layout when you
it's
actually see the rooms.
Yeah.
To think you had mentally ill people in these rooms is wild.
Yeah.
These rooms have the walls, and it just has no rhyme or reason. I was like, I remember telling them, I was like, I feel insane being in this room because like it just feels like a cluster.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah,
such weird energy in that part of the building.
What a place.
It was crazy knowing that people were shackled to the walls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think maybe that's what I was feeling up there, was just like oh no. Like I don't want to. I did not want to go in there. Even at night when we did the walkthrough with Dakota and Tanner, I was
sitting
just
in
like,
that hallway, if you get that chance, it's like that's where you'll get the chills and you'll feel the goosebumps and all that. You'll get it. And if you don't
I'm
see a shadow, peek out.
Empathic that I'll feel everything they were feeling.
Yeah.
Right?
So
no, but I mean that's the energy, I guess, that was imprinted in the building. I mean, some spots feel okay, and there's other spots that just give you the weirdest vibe.
They're strong.
And do you remember when we were upstairs when we were doing the EVP recordings up there the whole time? We just kept saying like, oh, we just felt so odd with the door.
Yeah.
We felt like something was looking at us through the door of the asylum the whole time that we were upstairs recording.
There. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like an energy, just like watching us.
You'll feel that a lot there, I think. It feels like you're not alone. Everyone kept kind of saying like, it feels like someone's standing right there watching us. It was so weird. Yeah. Big place too.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what there are, but pretty big.
Yeah, we have 10 of us going, so we have 6 of us on our team, and then we have one investigator that's been there. She lives like a half an hour away.
Wow.
And then we got Janet Ramsey and her sister from Detroit. She's like, Janet Ramsey's in charge of Ghost Buzz magazine.
Wow.
Cool. And it's kind of cool that I'm featured in the issue that comes out the day we're there.
Awesome. No way.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Lined up.
Yeah.
And Natalie, she was featured in that magazine a month or 2 ago.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then we also have, you guys are familiar with Big Rick from the Fairfield episode of PF. He's coming with us.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm following him.
Way.
He's great, man. He's just trying to post their Q&A today on the Fear Club.
That's so cute.
I follow him. What a great guy.
Yeah,
phenomenal guy.
He seems like such a down to earth dude.
Yeah, we had him on our podcast a couple weeks ago, and then he's joining us. And then him and I were actually working on a project for next year that he wanted to come to light. So we're going to take one female team and one male team, and we're going to put the female team in a location and the male team in another, and the next night swap them. See who gets what for evidence.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. See the approach differences and whatnot. What the ghosts want to do to, that'd be really cool.
It'll be a competition.
Yeah. so far, us guys are a little outnumbered. We got 13 girls lined up and only 6 or 7 guys. So
we just have to pour it on.
Oh, you gotta call them up, man. We'll get there.
I don't know. Pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Project Fear Factor. Let's do it.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Such a really good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he was talking about that, I'm like, I go, after the podcast, we'll talk. I got an idea.
That's so cool.
That is too cool.
Yeah, so for those 2 locations, we're doing Harriman and Old South Pittsburgh hospitals.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
What was the first one? I didn't catch the first one.
Harriman Hospital.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So yeah,
Didn't
they're
look into it.
owned by the
Yeah.
same guy, and they're like 2 hours apart.
Oh,
That's wild.
that is
I'm gonna
wild.
look I'm gonna look the first one up.
Yeah, they're down in
Really?
Tennessee.
Okay.
Wow.
It's quite the distance from us.
Yeah, I
We've
know.
looked it up.
Ugh.
Brushy Mountain.
We're just
So Brushy Mountain is definitely a bucket list.
oh
Yeah.
yes, for
One
sure.
of those
Um,
days.
Mhm.
quite a hike for us, though.
A good friend of ours just did a trip down to New
Mhm.
Orleans, and she made sure she got everything in the way, right? So she did hit it, and oh man, I wish. Yeah.
It's always such a hike for us to get to locations. Like there's a few here,
Mhm.
but nothing like in the States.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there is
It's always like a
everywhere.
road trip. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe one day.
One day. We did just do the Beal. We did have the chance to
Oh.
do that,
Yeah.
which was phenomenal.
Have you guys been?
No, we haven't.
Oh, you have
Great.
to.
Yeah, really crazy
Mhm.
place.
Yeah,
Wild.
really, really good
Yeah.
energy there.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
freaky
was
energy,
so
but
funny. It's strange.
yeah.
So what kind of experiences did you have there?
Ugh. It started off in the attic part, like
Mhm.
the top floor.
Yeah, that whole thing was just crazy.
We just right off the bat, our friend has, what do you call it? Her dog, like
Buster is kind
it's
of
a
an
censored
yeah, it's like an
dog.
EVP detector. It's like a REM
No,
pod
it's a room.
dog, right? Like Boo Buddy.
Okay.
It's a dog shape.
So upstairs is where the headquarters of when it was an orphanage. That's where the kids would sleep. So we just put the dog down and immediately just went off for
Oh yeah,
5 minutes
Yeah.
straight, and then it would
Solid.
stop if we'd ask it to stop. And clearly they liked the dog, and I get it.
It was
How do you
really
say it?
crazy to
It
see
was,
that.
It was kind of like,
It
you
wouldn't go
know,
off anywhere else.
yeah,
It wasn't
kind of like when
thing.
you bring your dog to the park and every kid's like, ah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so that was cool. But then we're like, oh, let's go completely dark and silent.
Mhm.
And so I'm skittish. So I sat beside my friend Victoria in the dark, and I was fine for a bit. And then all of a sudden I just couldn't shake the feeling. I'm like, I feel like if I turn on my camera, I said something's just going to be right here, and I don't want to turn on my camera, sorry, my flashlight.
Yeah.
And so my friend just takes her phone
Like
and
secretly.
snaps a picture in night mode, and then snaps a few other ones after.
Mhm.
And my face is all distorted. It looks like I have like a hole in my eye and like a bloody eye and like gashes in my face. And so we're looking at it, we're like screaming
Oh.
like like little kids, like ah.
Yeah.
I said, I
It
knew I
wasn't a
felt
good
something.
feeling to see that picture. Like, no,
Oh, it
that's
was
bad.
That's
You-
how the night started.
Yeah, that's how it went up. It started that way.
Yeah.
We acquired a Fent box. Jeff
yeah.
Fent makes these
Nice.
incredible boxes. They're just incredible. Ours happens to have the Psychomantium from the Madison in it.
6x6x6
Exactly.
So
Made by
Jeff-
the same guy who
Yeah.
built it, which is just like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
This thing had children's voices coming through it on an AM channel at what, 2 a.m? Like, no,
Jeez.
there's no kids coming out of there.
Yeah.
And 2 a.m isn't, it's gonna help my next step.
Mhm.
Actually, they went to bed around like 10 or 11 was the story. So after like midnight, we got no action. There was
No, the
really
house
not
was
much going on
completely quiet by midnight.
because a lot of that energy that's there was very ruled and strict by this woman. You'll see the story is really, really interesting. But the
Can I
energy
say this
is totally that way. Yeah, for I don't know.
For the
Do you guys you guys care? We're gonna spoil it. Spoiler alert.
Well,
Go ahead, I guess.
because
Ruminate.
it is an orphanage. Jeff says that he talks to the kids a lot when he goes there.
Mhm.
Do you guys know who Jeff Fent is?
I've heard the name, yeah.
Okay. So he was just telling us his experiences there and how he goes, you'll feel the kid energy, and so we were testing out our box, and he started talking about, he goes, there's one guy and a girl that kind of take care of the kids that are there. And so he goes, last time and they told me that there were 14. So we're like, that's crazy. And then all of a sudden you hear the male voice come through the ghost box. And then you'll hear children. And so we started saying, you said that there were 14, kind of inquiring, like, can you bring the kids up? And then you hear like some guy saying, yep. And then you hear little kids. And eventually he asked, he goes, can I have the names of the kids? And sure enough, I started writing it down.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I have goosebumps.
We all started writing it down.
It was like just little kids saying their names, like Jake, Emmett. And this one kid didn't say it loud enough, and this woman's voice just goes, speak up. And we're like, oh my gosh, like just like a stern, like, speak up. And sure enough, they were done saying their names. I had 14 written down. We were just like, oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I have goosebumps.
That
was
really
just
nuts.
so cool.
Like the first one that came out was Mike. That's the first thing that comes out was Mike. And after a while, I realized, like, wait, I got to read some of these things on the wall. And there, sure enough, there's this guy who lived there. His name's Mike Pistorius or something. And, you know, I knew it wasn't me. I knew it. I had this feeling, there's no way it's me. So that was really interesting because he was very prominent. That voice was there. There was a really sketchy voice that kept coming through. We felt like it might have been the sound of like a tracheotomy, which could have made sense with some of the people who were there as well. I don't know. There was just so much, dude. There's so much going on in that
But it
play.
was started really strong, and then as the night went on, it just declined, and eventually there was like nothing. It ended with us doing a seance, and you hear what sounded like a child creeping down the stairs, almost like wanting to approach but not wanting to, because they kind of felt like they'd get in trouble, and we were
when you get the investigators, the too quiet moments.
Yeah.
So we're starting the seance, and of course, wait a minute, like this is maybe the first time that we've not said anything, but wow, it's quiet. And there's not even a stir, like the house hasn't made a noise. I'm like, that's weird. And then it starts to make a noise. It popped, there was a crack, and you're like, okay, that's normal house stuff. Sure, let's go. But it's getting louder and closer. And that's when right above us you hear, and you're like, whoa, that's not normal.
No.
These are the sounds of someone fooling around.
Yeah, and then that was it.
Really? Yeah. Well, no.
But it was really cool experience.
She had an EVP meter. A ghost. It's called like a ghost meter or something, and it's gone off one time. I want to say like like Hillview or somewhere like crazy, and it went off 3 times on that table. Mind you, this table was a Bobby Mackey's table. Yeah. So
there's a lot of Bobby Mackey stuff at the Veal.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Some of that.
Yeah.
His apartment is essentially downstairs. Carl's apartment
so cool.
is kind of tucked away in a corner downstairs.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
We definitely have to go. It's definitely a location that I would suggest. I really, really enjoyed the energy there.
The history too, yeah.
I got like a list a mile long of different locations.
Probably.
It'll grow. It'll grow, Matt.
Yeah, this year we have already done 5, and we got like 20 more to go.
That's nuts.
That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish.
I know.
We had the time.
All we could do was book 3 locations for the year.
But yeah, before Madison, we have a little pit stop at Eloise on the way.
I'd like to go there.
We got through the podcast, I got invited there to be on their live podcast, and then we get like a 3 or 4 hour mini investigation.
No way.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So looking forward to that. It's not like just like, hey, we get to go to Eloise.
Yeah.
And be interviewed and get to do a podcast there too.
And investigate.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You'll probably fall in love with it too, like everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only heard good things.
Yeah. I'd love to do a prison. I feel like I have to do one.
We are doing
the old Coburg jail,
Oh, in
it's
our
called.
area.
If anyone's interested in looking at it. Bring up Canada, baby.
It's really not
I got my
big.
passport.
I have a passport too, and so does Natalie.
So the only one that's going to ring your bell or get a little interest is going to be the Kingston Penitentiary. The Kingston Penitentiary, 2 hours from us. I think it's the biggest prison in Canada, and it's huge. Like,
Isn't it the oldest too?
Oldest,
But
yeah.
they don't allow
likely.
investigation.
They do the ghost
Really?
walks, stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of places in Canada do not
You know what?
allow investigation.
I'm sure that you could
Yeah.
talk to.
Oh,
I'm sure
around
because
a
they
little
deal with
bit.
ghost walks and stuff. I'm sure, insurance is the only issue.
Yeah.
That's the
Walking
only
around
issue.
in the dark.
Yeah. So as long as you can cover that, I
Yeah.
think it'd be no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
I can't remember what the name of the location is, but we had a few months back, we had a guest on from down in Australia. And
Wow.
out in the middle of nowhere, Australia, there's like an asylum on top of a mountain, has like 70 some buildings.
Yeah.
I
Australia.
I want to get there.
That's wild.
That sounds crazy.
70 buildings.
And he said that, like, he's investigated there, what was it, 2 or 3 nights in a row, and you don't even get to touch everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. No.
just think of the asylum that is next to our town of like 32 buildings.
No.
That was
I
massive.
can't even touch half of those
That is
things.
nuts. 70
Yeah.
buildings.
I think you
Yeah.
want to spend time, and you know how an investigation goes. Like,
That's wild.
Yep. But yeah, what was it?
When you're having fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Right
I know, you
before
look at the
Easter,
time.
Natalie and I, we were down in Chicago for a weekend. She wanted to go to some YouTubers. They had a show down there. On the Saturday before we left, we stopped at Joliet to do a 2-hour day tour.
Oh, wow.
And we got a little bit of activity there. It's like we walked up to the maintenance building, and I go, like, right when I walked up to the door, it's like I heard something shuffling away from the door on the inside, and it's like, is there anybody in there? And it's like, if so, just do that again. Then I heard like something get kicked off to the side and a knock on the door. It's like, this is like at noon. I'm like, okay, this is just crazy.
Bust out your equipment.
there's a place that's
all we had with us was the K2, because they don't really want you using equipment because there's other people around.
Of course,
Mhm.
yeah.
for
But
sure.
That's wild. I know, Joliet.
I wish.
I would love to investigate there, but unfortunately, the owners, they don't want anything to do with the paranormal.
Yep.
I know.
We found out.
Yeah.
We
They
heard all
charge
of them.
$5,000 for like 4 hours. I'm like,
10,000 for a weekend.
yeah, it's like, okay.
You know why? Did you hear why?
No.
Someone.
There was like kind of that push of the darker side,
Mhm.
and Joliet is a kid-friendly place. They bring kids from the local schools, and they do historical walks. It's a museum.
Mhm.
So to have that pushed out to that age group on YouTube, it's not good for them. It's not good for the community. Whether it is true or not, I mean, I'm not going to argue evidence, but
Yeah.
it's not good for
Yeah.
what they were doing,
Mhm.
but that's what they did. They just said, forget it. If you're interested in doing this, you're going to pay for it. And that's their right. Owners are owners,
No, they need to share it.
They should. Scientific
That's just
research. That's what I'd say.
unfortunate,
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's,
Darn.
what a place.
Maybe one day it'll change.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
What a place, man.
I know.
So are there any other locations you guys have investigated?
There
We
should
did
be.
the Hinsdale
Yep.
after Christmas.
We did go to Hinsdale.
That was
different.
Yep.
Very different.
It was good. It was I feel like we went in there with really good, happy energy. And
The house didn't like that.
yeah, I just thought we were setting up our equipment and it was just going off like crazy, but we weren't ready to investigate. I know, silly.
So we, like,
We
ignored
should have
it.
just jumped on
And
it,
that's
but we know,
what?
we
Fine.
know it now. So
Whatever
we get our
then.
equipment ready at
Yeah.
night, and then we're just like, nothing was happening for a long time.
But the trick was we started like a seance type thing. We were trying to
Right.
address, and there was no energy really happening. But as soon as, again, our friend Jeff was there, and he said, address the house, talk to the house, not
Mhm.
whoever's there, just say
Yeah.
house. And as soon as you said, all right, house, like, let us know that you're awake or whatever it was, every single person at that table said, did you just feel that? Everybody was like, yeah, oh my God,
It
oh
got
God.
so
And we all
heavy.
just kind of did one of those. I'm
Mhm.
feeling it right now because it's just that memory of like, wow. And then pictures, like take the pictures right away, right? And there was the brimmed hats guys standing up. Oh, dude, the shadows that we
Yeah,
got.
that was wild.
It was really crazy. We really felt like there was stuff going on around us, but then that was it. It was
No,
really kind
the
of it.
light kept going off
Oh,
upstairs.
that freaked me out. Oh yeah, and then the
None of us
footsteps
slept
up the thing.
upstairs.
Oh, there was so much snow. Okay, I forget.
I feel like we're so chicken. I don't know if you guys sleep alone in locations, but we were so chicken to
I wish I
sleep
did.
upstairs.
But it was really
The energy shifted completely. At Hinsdale, I
Yeah.
feel like it's the
land more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
way
a,
more
that's a
than
lot of people's theory.
Yeah, it felt
say
a
that
lot.
too.
Like outside, you feel the same energy as inside.
Oh,
So it's not much different.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
if the stories of ghosts inside versus outside is the same thing, like
Yeah.
it really is the land, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
More.
I think it would have been neat to be there during the failed exorcism that day, when they said the house was screaming. That
Yeah.
was cool.
Yep.
And that's such a wild story, and I totally believe it.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
I
On
do
some
feel like
days.
it is that. Yeah, I don't feel like it's like a haunting,
Mhm.
like it's like
Land's
something
pretty gnarly.
specific. That when have you ever been?
No.
Oh,
No?
yeah.
Oh, if
Bucket
you
list,
go,
that's a place
yeah,
too.
for sure. If you go to that Giving Tree too, like the energy there is just wild.
It's
I love,
crazy.
yeah, it's so there's different pockets that feel different, but like
Yeah.
inside the house itself, it feels good. I think,
Yeah, not
except
that
for
bad.
the upstairs,
But
the
we were
basement, I
happy.
felt
So
completely
that was it.
fine.
Yeah, the basement, I was in there for what, 20 minutes? They
Yeah.
forgot about me. It was great. But I
Oops.
was like, I had the lucids on and everything. No
Nothing in
problem.
the
I didn't hear
basement.
nothing. No problem.
Like the top,
Go upstairs
yeah, the
though.
top floor. We all felt
I didn't like
icky up
that.
there, but outside for sure.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
just like the
And that was it. That's it so far.
yeah.
They say there's a weird energy by the pond too.
Yes. So he's
Yeah.
actually staked now like 6 or 8 bodies that they've found through ground penetrating
Mhm.
radar. So it
Yeah.
is either the battlefield area or historically like where they buried family members or something.
Yeah.
Who knows,
Yeah.
right? We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Did you
That
find
was
a
one
structure
theory I had
recently?
heard.
Sorry, yeah.
So,
It
yeah,
also
neat.
there's the story of like the two brothers that like that house
yeah,
was
yeah.
the coach stop.
Yeah.
Would kill people and
Have them
dispose
down in
of
the
their
basement.
bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would have eaten them back then.
Oh,
They need the
gross.
protein.
You're
There's no way, no
wild.
evidence would have been.
Laughing about that.
It's fine. They would have had the bodies on the top above the kitchen, he had said. Dan, the owner, would have told us that
Oh,
story. And then he had some guys there. I think it was like a famous like twins or something, someone like that. And the door to the crawl space just boomed open with force and like broke the door.
Oh, geez.
I remember that story.
Oh yeah, that crawl space.
Yeah, that was a cool story. We
It's
didn't
so
see it.
not easily accessible either. It's like
No,
I don't know.
It's not big, it's a
explain it.
little
It's
glass
at the
door.
top of like when you're on the
Behind the
top
door.
floor looking down at the staircase, there's like that wall.
Mhm.
I don't know, explain it. You
Yeah.
get so
Oh,
not
yeah.
accessible. It's like
I have seen that on a show.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
it's
There's noises in there,
oh
which
it's
makes sense.
that
But they would have put bodies in there.
yeah, that makes sense.
Even if someone died in the house, it'd be cold, put them there quickly.
Yeah.
The basement is not accessible for that either. It's gross.
I think they'd store it in the
It makes sense. Food, but there'd be food there. You don't want to
I
put a
don't
body
think
with
they
the food.
cared back then.
Yeah, probably back then it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything's cold
The
now.
body was food.
Yeah.
Right?
But
It's
yeah,
not going
we
to actually touch it.
as long as they're separate, it's fine.
Germs. What are germs? They didn't know yet.
What other locations have we we really have not done a lot. It's
No.
hard for us to find the time with young kids too, and
Oh,
then
for
work.
sure.
Yeah.
So
Slowly,
yeah,
we're getting there.
we're going to do a house up north soon
Very
in
north.
our area, about 2 hours north.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Then the Coburg jail
Right.
is turned into a hotel. So
Huh.
yeah,
Where we got the cells too. Something like that.
there's the cells, and then there's also the nurses' quarters.
Right.
Huh.
Kind of interesting.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I
we
heard
haven't
of a
done all that much.
Yeah, I heard of a jail someplace. I forget, I can't remember where. Yeah, but they had the cells made up into regular rooms, and then towards the back there were suites.
Oh, no way.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's really cool.
and you could rent out a cell.
Fucking neat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up for a road trip.
Yeah, I can't
Airbnb.
remember what the name of it was or where it was. I just
Oh,
go one time.
That's smart. That's cool.
I like that
Yeah.
idea.
That is
Prison
kinda
is
cool.
something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for you guys, what would bucket list locations be to investigate besides Brushy Mountain?
All of them. No,
Oh.
I mean, I'll jump right in front of you quickly. Alcatraz.
I hear that all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a place
Yeah,
I've never seen done. I'd
Oh,
love to do it
wow.
myself, but I want to see people do it. I want to know what's going on there for
the
sure.
guy this morning said the same thing.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
and he was
funny?
from over in the UK.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh yeah, European locations. There's some castles up there.
Mm.
Lep Castle would be top. Yeah, that's probably my top. Would be Lep Castle in Ireland, I think it's in.
Yeah, I want to see the Bloody Chapel.
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
you need
The
to show me
history.
this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have
I
no
haven't
idea
even
what
shown her
this
that. There's too many places, like we said. There's
Yeah,
a place
so-
in Australia, No Face. It's a famous documentary where they had a ghost with no face, and it's just called No Face.
Oh, no.
It's an island prison in Australia.
Huh.
Now, back another month or so ago, I did a podcast with the lady from over in Ireland. She goes, yep. She goes, if you're ever over here, she goes, I go there almost weekly.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy.
That's like to have access to all those things. That's just wild.
Yeah.
We're talking 700, like thousands of years old. Like what? We only have 300 something at the very most. Like that's just really old, right?
Yeah.
History.
But oh, it's crazy. They were having hauntings like 400 years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Like Shakespeare wrote about ghosts. Like, can you believe it? Crazy.
What would mine be? Mine's so underwhelming compared to your castle.
I have so many.
I really want to go to Randolph County Infirmary.
Okay.
That episode with Project Fear where Chelsea heard that old lady say hello.
Yeah, if you've watched that recently.
That would be like the scariest thing
Yeah.
to happen. So just to scare each other at night, like we'll go like hello, and I'm
Yeah,
like
all the time.
like it just freaks me out. That I want to see it.
Well, Randolph's on our list for next July of 2026.
No way.
Yep. Keep it in mind.
That'd be such
Let's
a
write it down. Show up. We'll just sit on the steps and wait. Oh, hey guys.
Remember
How you
us?
doing?
Give you plenty of time to get ready.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Now we know.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be so
Man,
good.
that place is terrifying. Yeah, with the history and the stuff in the basement there. Yeah. That's really
Well, I
scary.
think also them getting hematos, like that,
A whole story.
the name, that's kind of freaky too.
Yeah. And the crawler octopus thing, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
have you guys gone too? Have you been there already?
We haven't, but on our
Okay.
road trip next month, on the way back, we're just gonna, swing by and do a little day tour.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
kind
so
of
jealous.
prepare.
That's awesome. There's a few places in Indiana that hit a list for sure. Even
Yeah.
just the state, like it's crazy in America because you could have a bucket list of each state. There's just
Oh,
Yeah.
so much
definitely.
history,
Oh, yeah.
so many
Hey, I
places.
do.
Yeah.
Hey, I have everything state by state.
That's funny.
Wow.
You email that to me. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Do the work for me. That'd be great. That'd be great.
It's so cool that you guys have access to so many locations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, and we just started our team back in October and started the podcast in December, and it's just like crazy,
Wow.
like how it's taken off. It's just like,
Yeah.
Great.
all the people I've met, we've got to talk to, and just hearing the stories and getting those great connections. And like,
Community. This community is so
and I keep
amazing.
hearing about places like every podcast that it's like, okay, I need to add this on my list. I've never heard of this before.
Right.
Yeah.
So many different places.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
literally went to an antique store yesterday, and I was like, "Do you guys ever have ghost stuff?" And she's like, "Yeah, we do all the time. Oh my gosh."
Here's my
I'm like,
card.
okay,
Come
would you
investigate.
mind? Like, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we're getting into that thought of maybe we could do it here. Maybe that'd be
Yeah.
an option,
Just got to find the right spots.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
You never
But it is
know.
such a good community to be part of. I feel like, I don't know, everyone that is part of the paranormal community, it's just like you're right, like it just keeps growing and growing
Yeah.
and growing. Like your passion for it keeps growing. The people you
Mhm.
meet along the way is just like
The stories, like,
like-minded people
Yeah.
is what
Yeah.
keeps it going.
it's great.
Just
So
I mean, the
yeah.
biggest thing we struggle with here is like shop owners, like the antique store and stuff. Like they have either they've had somebody come through in the past and had a bad experience and they don't want to do it
Mm.
anymore,
Mm.
or the people brought up the D word and they're like,
Oh.
oh heck no, we don't want anything to do with you guys because they're going to
Oh.
scare all the customers away.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. So like,
There's like an etiquette.
there's all kinds of places in Redwood that we could be investigating, but they shut down.
Oh, that's
Just
so
because of that.
unfortunate.
It is. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get one bad apple, right?
Yeah.
it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I feel like that the demon word gets thrown out just
Oh,
way
yeah.
too often.
Way
It's
too
Yeah.
just
often. I mean, I'm a medium. One of the guys that used to be on the team was a medium, and it's like if people actually realized how few demons there are around, it's nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like people are just so quick to throw that, even like just people's catchphrases on YouTube
Yeah, I mean, it's
episodes.
a
Like
shotgun.
we
Oh,
encountered a demon where it's like,
Basically, if you get scratched, it's demonic.
yeah, where it's like we don't know how communication happens from the other side. So like obviously maybe it didn't mean to be a scratch.
Yeah.
It was
It's
more
Well, I
like,
mean, like,
you know,
great to have that.
if you go into an asylum, that's part of how they get your attention. They
that's
they
true.
scratch you.
Yeah.
Non-verbal, right?
Yeah.
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 Just have to be more open-minded, I find, just instead
Yeah.
of jumping to something more negative and dark.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what kind of got me in our episode. So if you noticed, Alex loves to poke, right? He loves
yeah.
poking on it. And the whole time I'm thinking in my head and watching it too, it's like this is
Yeah.
this entity, whatever it is, even if it is a nothing that has been created, it's so messing with him, right? To like avoid what he's saying. And then it called him a jerk and called him like it really teased him out. And that's where I thought, like, if it wasn't a patient would talk like that. They'd be
Mhm.
vague.
Yeah.
You know, the communication would be, but it was pretty solid. She got a sentence that was like, dude, 20 syllables. Do you know what I mean? You don't get that on a ghost box. You just don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this was like an antagonizing person to come at him. So it was someone who really had the balls to do it, and it was a woman. So them keep saying like, what are you, this demon or this horrible? And they're like,
Negative
what?
entity.
So it started, the very first word on the obelisk was girl. And then how many hours? 8 hours. The last word. Do you have one more thing to say? What's the last thing? Girl. Very last thing. It was a symbol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
I mean, the one thing with the spirits is the way you were in life is the way you're going to be in afterlife. And a lot of these spirits, they figure out that if they get tired of people being there, well, heck, all I got to do is bring up the word demon and they'll fly out of here.
Freak out. Yeah, freak out. Uh-huh. Some
So,
old ladies are demons in life, right? And they die and they turn into these like monsters. And the kids are, I saw a monster in the corner. No, that was my wife's mom. Yeah.
With the rolling pin.
Yeah, rolling pin. She had the yellow apron on. Yeah, no, that was just
All right, well, I'm going to put you guys on the spot here.
Yeah.
So, out of the Project Fear crew, who is your favorite? For each of you.
That's not fair.
I know they're gonna watch this too. They're gonna be like,
I'm sure, or they'll hear about it in some fashion.
Easy answer though, because we just we clicked so fast. We got in. It's a fate thing. It just happens. Like we got rushed into the car with Chelsea and Connor, and like holy moly, was that the best conversation ever. Connor is incredible. Chelsea was so excited and bubbly, and like seeing them again, Chelsea, because we didn't get to see Connor again, but seeing Chelsea again at MadCon, it was like she was like our friend that she knew us. We didn't really realize she was standing there, and then she's oh my god, guys, blah, blah, blah. So the energy that she had was just amazing. But Tanner, Alex, Dakota, they're just amazing guys.
So Chelsea.
Connor was just awesome. I'm buds with that guy. He's just so cool. What a nice guy.
Do you consider Connor part of the PF crew?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
He is.
Yeah. They're all like it's so hard to pick one. They're all honestly, what you see is what you get. They're genuinely nice, caring people.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. I've met Chelsea.
Yeah.
She actually lives in my hometown.
Oh, that's wild.
That's great. Minnesota, yeah.
And so what, like with her, it's like what you see is what you get. It's like that with all of them. But I do have to say, yeah, Connor's my favorite.
He's so great.
He's just so, I don't know. We just
funny.
Clicked really well with him. But it's like a close, like Tanner.
I know. They're so funny.
Dakota.
And Dakota's so great and smart. And he's really shy, but he's so smart. And like, oh, what an interesting guy. His stories from his childhood and their house. Wow.
Oh,
so like,
sure.
I don't know.
That's such a hard question.
It is. Meeting them was like.
I'm hoping soon to get pick Dakota's brain a little bit. So like our team member Carrie, she was at Penhurst for the Paracon this weekend.
Oh wow, yeah.
And I wrote a letter to the guys and then put in there our team bracelet for each of them, a sticker, a business card.
That's so cool.
I put a little duck in there. And then Natalie, she took her own personal Nightmare.Explorers bracelet, put a note and put it in a bag and booby trapped it with stickers. So if the guys tampered with it, Chelsea would know.
No way.
But anyways, so Carrie gave them the letter yesterday and like Dakota got it and opened. He goes, oh, this is so cool. He goes, I'm going to read this letter tonight. And the letter was like saying our junior members want to do a podcast and interview them. So
that's so cool.
That's amazing.
So hopefully,
I really hope that goes through.
And I told him, I go, whenever you guys have a free hour or so in your schedule, I will make time for it. If I have to move stuff around, I have to move stuff around.
Yeah, he'll do it for you guys. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, he totally is. Like I don't know, like explain it. Like
he understands what everyone is going through, because he
yeah.
did the same thing.
Yeah.
He's not the guy who anything was given to. So yeah, I mean, he's just a humble dude.
And every time I have an idea for our team, Natalie goes, "You have to quote Dakota." So I decode like 2-3 times a day.
I have an idea.
Yeah, you did it too.
Yeah.
I always have the ideas.
That's wild. That's awesome.
That is.
Well, hopefully he does do that for you. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, as I said, like, the community, back, what month are we in? We're May. Back in April, they had the Eau Claire Paracon over a weekend, and Natalie and myself and our team member Carrie and her daughter Piper went, and I did a live podcast with Patty Negri, and like right away when I met her, it's like she gave me a hug. It's like we've known each other for like 20 years.
That's
Aww.
crazy. Yeah,
It's
like,
funny
because
how
it's
you
like-
just connect with people like that, eh?
Yeah, and she's like super down to earth, and
Oh,
like we did the actual podcast from her hotel room because we were going to do it in the lobby of the hotel, but there was a Mexican wedding going on, so that was way too loud and crazy. I'm like, yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything here.
that'd be so much better in the background.
Yeah.
that's so funny. That's awesome. That's what I like. I think that's what I like the most about this
Mhm.
community is like it doesn't matter what status you're at, people are just so humble
It's
and down
about
to
the
earth.
energy. The whole thing is about
Right.
the energy, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, being able to share stories and different experiences and like
Yeah.
techniques. It's like,
Mhm.
it's like get ideas from other people. It's like, oh, hey, we can try this, or they
For
can try
sure.
stuff that we do. And
Yeah.
Getting into learning, like Adam, the owner of Madison, seeing his approach and just even the way he thinks, like he's wild out of the box, and
I love
it's the
that.
best.
Yeah.
Because growth mentality, like have that open mind, ask stupid questions because it's great. There is no stupid
Mhm,
question.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
him thinking like, oh, Sam and Colby's name came up a month before. So was it them in the future and it's time? It's like, dude, that's crazy. But like they were probably going, dude, that's too crazy.
If you get to talk to Adam when you go to Madison, like deep dive into conversations, he'll just like
Yeah.
blow your mind.
His methods.
Oh, he's so
Yeah, I've heard him talking about, what if they're in the future and we're behind,
yeah,
and
Yes.
it just makes you think.
it does.
He's got the theories, man.
And I
He's
think
the guy
that's
to
what's
talk to.
important in this field is like the never stop growing, learning, and being open-minded because let's
Yeah.
face it, we're never going to get concrete answers.
Yeah.
and if we
Never.
don't run into them in Madison, I'm sure we will at Fairfield because we're vendors for that con in
That's
June.
awesome.
Yeah. What a
I'd love
place.
to make it to one of those that
We will one day.
Yeah. MadCon is
One of the 3 out of
that's
the
what
year.
I like
We'll
to
do
do.
it.
Yeah. But Fairfield, I'd like to do it one year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And ISS.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
all
but
of
that's
it.
part of our massive June road trip where we're not going to sleep. Like on Father's Day, we're doing Indiana State and Billy Creek both.
My gosh.
Wow.
And then 2 days later, we'll be at Waverly.
Wow.
And then Poasttown Elementary. And then
Oh
down to
my
Old
gosh.
Hospital on College Hill. And then
Oh my goodness.
end at Fairfield.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, you're not gonna sleep much.
No, not really.
You're gonna be exhausted.
That's
Well,
wild.
I'm going to spend a lot of time in mortuary, so I can bust.
That'll be fun. You'll get some
Just
sleep
rest
there.
up.
Yeah, restful place.
That's funny.
That'll be really cool to watch you guys do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
For
neat,
sure.
man. What a trip.
Yeah, it's going to be insane.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm actually nervous for you a little bit.
Did you
Well, it's
see
like
the
Old Hospital.
episode?
Well,
Sorry?
Chad,
Did you see the episode with Project Fear where Dakota was locked in the body cooler?
Yeah, oh,
Yes.
of course.
that's Chad.
Yes.
That'd be
That's
you?
my-
No.
That's what I'm going to do. I
No.
walked right into it with a hypothetical question that Matthew gave me.
Oh
No,
no.
no. I don't think I could do it.
But like the thing is with the old hospital, that wasn't even on the original plan. I'm like,
Yeah.
2 days between Postown and Fairfield. I'm like, how, what can we do? I'm like looking around, I'm like, well, the hospital is only like 2.5 hours away. I'm
Not
like,
that bad.
why not? I'm gonna book it.
Yeah, why not?
One in Rome.
That's wild. You're brave. I don't. Ugh.
Yeah, those are top places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give a delay in that.
You'll
like
be
the
icky from the day before.
But like the thing with Indiana State, we're just doing that during the day.
Yeah.
But then Chad and I get to go back in August because my nephew's team is investigating there. And he goes, I just feel a little comfortable if they're like him and his buddies are 18.
Oh,
He
yeah.
goes, I feel a little comfortable if I had a couple adults. He goes, do you think you and Chad would want to
Aw.
come for the overnight?
Aw.
I'm like, well, you don't have to ask me twice.
Yeah, right. Good deal.
But
Yeah,
I honestly don't
don't.
know how him and his team are going to handle it because he doesn't know it yet. But at our investigation last night, he was along and I played a little prank on him.
What did you do?
He was down in the basement of the pork farm we we're at, and I told him, I go, you got to go down there and do a 45-minute solo.
Oh.
So the rest of us were upstairs. I come
Oh.
to Chad. I'm like, I go, where's that other door to go to the basement? He goes, oh, it's right there. So I snuck down the stairs, right at the bottom of the stairs. He walks by me. I don't know how he didn't see me. He was like,
Oh my God,
my
that's
face. And he goes down the hallway and he's doing stuff with the REM pod and the Ovulus. And there's a clothes rack right in front of me. And I start moving it back and forth. He
And all of a
freaked
sudden he's on the
out.
walkie-talkie and he's like, you guys got to get down here. I'm so scared.
That's awesome.
Of
How
course,
did you not like sit in the car and go like,
I don't-
like I
I
would
was,
have just given
like-
myself away.
but I was trying not to. I was just recording on my phone, and you
Yeah.
could hear me snickering. I was trying not to laugh, but
That's what I
And
would have been
so
like.
everybody else knew what I was doing.
Uh,
And then he finally goes upstairs, and I came up the other stairs and acted like I was coming in from the outside the schoolhouse. So he had
Yeah.
no idea.
he was
That's
like, tell
funny.
me you were bullshitting with me. Tell me you were bullshitting with me.
I go, dude, I was outside.
Did you tell him eventually?
Have not told him yet.
Yeah, he still hasn't told.
So bad.
He's told everybody.
Oh yeah.
He's not going to find out until
goes
I go
on.
through and put the video together and put it on YouTube, and then he goes to watch it.
That'll be the day.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But like he's
That's-
gonna send me the footage like he got from his point of view, and then you'll have my point of view, and then Natalie has like her point of view from like upstairs with the walkie and all that. So there's gonna be like 3 different aspects of it.
That's
Uh-huh.
so
So
cool.
good.
I
That'll
like
be
that.
funny.
Yeah, that's
That's
really
good.
cool.
He was genuinely terrified.
I
I don't
would have
know.
been too.
I just don't know how he's gonna handle the places he's going to this summer. Like he's going to ISS, the Sally.
He's going to Hensdale too.
He'll be at the Hinsdale and Ashmore.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Is he just getting started?
yeah, he went on his first investigation last August with me. So he's like
Wow.
he's hasn't been to any of the big places yet.
Right.
He's like been to Edinburgh Manor in Iowa once with me,
Wow.
and then we have the Boyd House here in Minnesota. He's been there like a dozen or more times.
Okay.
But besides that, he hasn't been anywhere significant yet.
Wild.
It's coming.
Oh yeah.
I know, it's like you don't know what to expect. You have this idea in your head,
Yeah.
and then you show up to these places, and then like reality sets
Yeah.
in where you're like,
You learn
Oh.
pretty quick.
I
Yeah,
thought
it's like
I would have been fine by now sleeping alone or being alone in a room, and I still can't do it.
it's like I always go into
Go
locations and have an idea, but it always changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, like we told ourselves when we went to the Beal, we're like, oh, we'll do a walkthrough alone and go in and all this stuff. And then by the time we were ready, I was like, I'm not braiding him up. I
No.
can't do it. I'm too scared.
Yeah. When
Just the
we're-
energies that you feel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. Like it changes your mind. Hinsdale, though, I was alone in the house while you guys were outside.
Yeah, it was different.
But it's small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
could be
The Beal is big.
big, very big. Yeah.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
go ahead. I knew you were going to say something.
Oh, when we were at Edinburgh the last time, we had all our gear inside, and we couldn't lock the back door where we could get back in because we didn't have a key. So I was going to stay inside to be with all the equipment so we could lock the door.
Yeah.
So about 12:30, quarter to 1, I locked everybody out and then went to the bunkhouse or their vehicle wherever they're going to spend the night. And I was in there for 6 hours by myself. About a half an hour after I locked them out, they get footsteps in the hallway, and then I was not too far away from the upstairs, downstairs corridors. Footsteps all over the place, and then the voices came, and one of them sounded just like Matthew, and because there's mimics there.
Like,
that's
wild.
So he heard what sounded like his daughter down the basement. But I thought Matthew was going to come walking through the door. I thought maybe I didn't lock the door right. He had gotten in.
No way.
But yeah, so like for me, we were all down in the cafeteria area, and the storm was coming through, and I heard something in the kitchen. I'm like, well, I'm gonna walk in there and see if it's the rain beating against the tin or the metal. So I walk in there, couldn't really tell. So I kind of walked further away from everybody towards like an office area and look out the window. I'm like, okay, it's the rain just beating against that. And then off to my left, about like 5 feet, I heard Natty go, "Dad." I'm like, "What?" And nobody answered. I'm like, I go, "Natty, did you just say dad?" And everybody said, "No, she did not say anything."
She was way down there at the other end with us.
Yeah, so she was like in the complete opposite direction.
Oh, I don't know how I would do with a mimic.
Well, we had a whole conversation about what's for you, like just for you, if you know what I'm trying to get at.
Mhm.
Sometimes like, oh, did you hear that? Like I heard a whole sentence, but no one heard it, right?
Yep.
And like that message was just for you.
Yep,
Right?
exactly.
Or I'm looking here and everyone's looking over there, and that's the moment that the buddy decides to look at me and go, and then disappear. Hey guys, oh, and no one looks, right? It's like these messages are, they're
but
for
there's
you.
a difference between that and a mimic. Like
that would be a difference.
That is different. Yeah,
Totally
I
different.
feel like a mimic would totally give me the heebie-jeebies. It's like what is the point of a mimic? It's like to make you feel comfortable, bring you closer to something.
But then like in that
Mhm.
kitchen area too. So I've been to Edinburgh twice before, but I was there one time with my buddy's team, Grey Duck Paranormal, and I think it was, I can't remember if it was when I was there with them, but when their videos came out, I think it was Griffin and his wife Rachel were down in the kitchen, and off by the stairwell that goes upstairs, you see these two like red dots like moving from the floor up to the ceiling. And like I texted Griffin after watching the video, I'm like, "Dude, what were those red dots?" He goes, "I have no idea." He goes, "I just left that in there to see if anybody would catch it."
Wow.
It was just like, so I don't know. It was like some kind of red orb or orbs.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think my craziest experience there was like, so back in March of 2024, I went there to Edinburgh Manor that was my first ever investigation. I had no idea what I was getting into. I almost backed out like that morning. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
So I went in, no equipment, not knowing what to expect. And Griffin and I were sitting in the puzzle room, and it's about 10 o'clock. And when you go into location, you put your phone in airplane mode. While we're sitting there and we hear a phone ringing. And I go, "What's that noise?" He goes, "I think that's your phone." I'm like, "No, my phone's in airplane mode." He goes, "Well, you should check it." So I take out my phone and it's ringing, and it's my daughter's calling me to say goodnight.
No way.
Yeah, so we were hearing it ring. I'm just like, okay, that is just crazy.
That is wild.
Technology gets so like messed up with.
Mm.
It's
It's energy.
yeah.
It's energy.
I like that
Nothing.
kind of stuff though.
Yeah, and it's like it seems every investigation we've had, like we've either had memory cards that have corrupt files on it,
Mhm.
no audio.
I had a memory card stolen from Eggman by a spirit egg at one of the locations.
No
I
way.
had it on top of the table, and I went to grab it, give it to Matthew to edit, and it was gone.
That's
That's so
crazy.
funny. Like it didn't want to be
Yep.
seen, heard.
Yeah.
That's
And then, like,
crazy.
So like last summer before Natalie and I, started investigating with Chad, we did a little road trip. We went to Indiana State for like 2-3 hours and Ashmore 2-3 hours during the day, but we did a junior investigation overnight at Waverly, and there was like 50-60 people there, so it's like we didn't get a lot of activity.
Yeah.
It's like we got some decent stories. There's like one story where I don't want to say because Chad's on here. We're saving it for our Waverly trip next month. But it's like going back through my Phasm cam, a lot of corrupted files on there.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah,
place
so
is
you guys will have
wild.
to stay tuned for that story.
That'll be cool. That's neat.
But-
Some of these places, man.
But it's like it's something that Natalie and I still talk about like almost a year later. Like almost a year.
Really?
Yeah.
It stayed with you.
Yep.
And the worst part is you don't ever really get an answer.
No, you never
at the
know.
time of like why these happen,
Yeah.
these things happen and whatnot.
Yeah. So hopefully when we're at Waverly next month, we'll maybe get a little more on that. Who knows?
Yeah. Pick up where you left off type thing.
Yep.
It's a big place.
Yeah.
And I think we have like 18 people going in total. So it's like, we'll split up and, everybody will go do their own thing. We'll get together at one point, and
It's pretty neat.
and Natalie's got a pretty good experiment that she wants to try with everybody. And if I said it, she'd probably come down here and smack me.
Oh no.
It's gonna be pretty
Can't
epic.
wait.
Just whisper it.
We'll find out. We'll find
Yeah,
out.
well, Chad's here again. I can't
Oh
let him-
yeah.
Spoil it. Be
Put
patient.
him in the waiting room for a
I'm the
second.
spoiler.
if he wasn't here.
Aw.
That's okay. Anticipation.
That's
We'll wait.
awesome.
We'll find
Yeah.
out.
I love that she comes up with ideas though herself too.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's always
Walks
got
and stuff,
something
it's so
brewing.
cool.
That's cool.
Aw.
And she
That's
was
really
saying
cute.
that I can't remember what location it was. She goes, I have a couple ideas, but she goes, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm like, oh great,
In case it's you that has to do
right?
You don't have a choice.
Or she says like, we got like a bag for like drawing names, kind of like Project Fear does.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, you be careful. One of them might just be just your name and nobody else's.
them.
That's so funny.
I would have put it past her.
We've joked about doing that too.
Yeah. I just do
putting
it.
your name
I'd
in
be like,
it.
"Oh, sure."
Yeah. Or just a whole bunch of blank names or blank pieces of paper and then the one name and
See what happens.
It was rigged. Yeah. Whatever.
You're too brave though. I can't.
I would do
I have
it.
to get more brave.
I know she wouldn't do it. That's why I'm like, oh, fine. I'll do it.
One day I will.
No.
we'll hold you to that.
Ah! I said one day. I didn't say when.
Well, I know, but
We'll make you.
Oh, I just gotta do it. I know.
well, anyways, we always give people the opportunity if you have any social media where people can find you.
Oh gosh, I feel like we are not like.
Don't look for me.
Oh, we just.
There's
we
nothing
just-
there that's interesting. You don't want to see that. That's a mess. just a mess.
He's rarely on Facebook.
No. We actually had a funny talk about this. We could bring a camera and like we could film our stuff. What are we gonna do? Like, I'm not gonna edit it. It's really for us. So we just have email. We'll talk to you guys.
I have Facebook and Instagram, but again,
I wish if we did.
A lot of the stuff is my daily life with my kids. So I don't know if you want to follow me, but go ahead if you want to.
I have to. So.
Yeah, you do.
No.
I can hear my kids upstairs. I don't know what they're doing, but they're screaming or yelling at each other or something.
That's it.
They can figure it out.
Yeah,
kids are sleeping by now.
Yeah. It's almost bedtime. I only got like an hour of sleep last night after we got back,
God.
so I'm like ready for
bed.
The adrenaline's wearing off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so the list I have of locations, I will send you guys, and you can look at all the locations. I just got to find that list, and then
that's crazy.
And we'll try to get an investigation set up with you guys sometime down the road.
Perfect.
That would be an honor. It'd be great.
I will send you everything we have, and then we can figure out something.
Sounds good.
And if we're ever coming to a big place, just the two of us, we'll give you a shout if it's close.
All right.
So we'll need to fill those rooms up. So
yeah. All right. Well, we thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Talk soon.
Yes. Take care.
Bye. You take care too.
Bye. Yeah.